males wearing dark clothing, sweatshirts, and full face ski masks entered the store with small automatic weapons, looked like submachine guns.
Masked gunmen enter a Cape Coral Circle K on Skyline Boulevard. The two intruders hit the store in a professional, coordinated attack, straight for the cash.
One robber distracted one of the clerks, and the other robber distracted the other clerk. They actually pointed the weapons at the heads of the clerks, and they removed the entire cash drawer, jumped the counter, and exited the store all within a matter of minutes. They were very fast, very, very practiced. Our canine unit did a track from the store and led us to the discarded cash drawer. So they took the cash from the drawer, threw the drawer on the ground, got into an SUV and fled. They haven't been seen or heard from since. What's particular about this case is the type of weapon they used, a compact style type machine gun.
Police believe the weapon used in this crime is the Intratec Tech 9, a 9mm semi-automatic pistol. The gun is known as the modern-day Tommy gun because of its frequent use among gangsters and terrorists. With a sales tag between $300 and $400, these weapons are cheap, made of low-cost composites and stamped steel parts. The model is not known to be very accurate or reliable, but the Tech 9 does offer one big advantage over most other guns. With the right clip, a single handgun can hold up to 50 rounds. And although illegal to do so, this semi-automatic model can be easily converted into a very lethal, fully automatic machine pistol.
Uncommon in this area, and if somebody was showing off that type of weapon, maybe somebody will recall that and let us know who saw that weapon, and that may be the key to solving this case.
You are a victim of crime. When criminals strike, we all pay. It's time to strike back. This is Crooks on TV. Raw surveillance images of crimes committed in Lee County. See the crimes, catch the crooks, earn the reward. Watch Crooks, starting now. This is Crooks.
Crooks is brought to you by Hustlers in Cape Coral on Santa Barbara Boulevard, just north of Veterans. Open 7 days a week.
On midnight that night, we had 3 individuals that broke the window right off the main entrance. They gained entry.
Around midnight on April 16, 2008, 3 men smashed their way into the Lee County Tax Collector's office.
They walked inside the main lobby where we had an ATM by the men's bathroom. That ATM was bolted down to the ground. They pried it off, and they actually started dragging it right to the same window where they came in.
It doesn't take them long to disconnect the ATM and drag it through the lobby. They first tried to remove the ATM through the broken window.
As they moved the table out of the way, they realized that the sliding glass doors were opening from the inside. So after a couple times that it opened and it closed, that's when they realized, oh, look, it's opening, so we can make it out through here.
The men notice the automatic doors are opening from inside the building. They haul the stolen machine right through the front door.
So they actually took the ATM machine out through those main doors. I believe they loaded it up into, it had to be some sort of a truck or a van, and they drove off. The ATM machine was recovered about 4 days later inside a canal about a mile and a half from where the incident occurred.
If you recognize any crook in this show, call or email your anonymous tip to Crime Stoppers. You could earn a $1,000 reward if your tip leads to an arrest.
On Sunday, March 27th at 4:25 p.m., Cape Coral Police responded to a robbery call at the Publix supermarket at 127 Cape Coral Parkway West. The Brinks security guard was exiting the store with the deposit bags when he was approached by a man armed with a taser.
Police say the man in the upper right corner of this video is the person who assaulted an armored transport employee with a taser and stole money he was carrying for Publix. The man is seen here outside the Cape Coral Publix pretending to be interested in items on the sidewalk. Secretly, he's waiting on the cash that's about to walk out the door.
The suspect tased the guard in the neck, which momentarily stunned him and caused him to drop the bags. The suspect then retrieved the money bags and fled on foot, where he got into a waiting SUV, which was described as a black Cadillac Escalade.
He appears to be in cell phone communication with someone, probably the driver of the getaway vehicle. Notice what he's wearing, his mannerisms, how he moves. These are details that could help you identify this criminal.
It's very difficult to make out his face, and we understand that, and we ask you not to concentrate too hard on the face. More importantly, we would like you to watch his mannerisms, the way he stands, the way he moves about, because this may jar your memory as someone you may recognize. He leans, shuffles back and forth, and gives a good couple of minutes of mannerisms for you to observe.
Now, here comes the armored truck employee. The suspect hesitates for a moment and then follows him. Just outside the view of this camera, the suspect pulls out a taser, sticks it to the employee's neck, and pulls the trigger. He then steals the money bags from the unconscious employee. Customers react to the sight. Another employee from the truck dashes inside for help.
The city of Cape Coral, they're very rare. This is the first one that we've had in Southwest Florida. There have been very few, although there have been some. We've had bank robberies here in the Cape, but nothing this brazen and nothing of this sort.
If you have any information on this crook, contact Crime Stoppers today. Your tip could earn you a $1,000 reward.
There's always something hot going on at Hustlers. Hustlers in Cape Coral has something for everyone. Join us every Friday and Saturday night for the area's best DJs. Hey ladies, buy a $5 wristband and get drink specials all night long with upgrades available. We have free pool every day, karaoke, poker tournaments, and much more. Hustlers also has daily food and drink specials served by the Cape's hottest girls. And don't forget lingerie night every Monday and Friday. It's all here at Hustlers on Santa Barbara Boulevard in Cape Coral.
We bail people out of jail, and we've been doing that for over 20 years. We treat people very fairly, and we don't judge anyone. We're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We take all major credit cards, and we don't necessarily have to have collateral. We're located in downtown Fort Myers, very close to the jail, and we get there very fast.
All-out bail bonds. Call anytime, day or night. You're watching Crooks. This segment sponsored by Action Automatic Door and Gate, the home of the talking door. Next, after stealing a delivery man's computer, these thieves return his keys.
Having a little trouble with your garage door? Okay, so Clopay doors might not be able to win a fight with a car, but they can stand up against a hurricane and do it with style and grace. Hi, I'm George Ebel. Take advantage of Clopay's Save Green in the spring with rebates up to $150 per door. Call today, beautify your home, and save money at the Save Green in the Spring event going on now. Our doors are in stock for immediate installation.
Action Automatic Door and Gate, home of the talking door.
See our showroom today.
Nearly new cars at nearly half price. Hi, I'm Bob Germain, and it's a great time to upgrade to a nearly new Toyota, Honda, Ford, even a Lexus here at Germain Auto Advantage. Because Germain Auto Advantage has our biggest selection of low-mileage trades in stock and on sale right now. Nearly new and nearly half the new car cost. Plus, get a full year of free maintenance, a warranty, and low finance rates. That's the advantage at Germain Auto Advantage on Colonial Boulevard in Fort Myers.
Lee County experienced over 6,200 traffic crashes. I'm Dominic Valentine of the law firm of Lustre, Seitz, Tolosano & Smith. Some of these accidents involved uninsured motorists. Does your insurance protect you in this case? Does your plan allow enough coverage for lost wages and medical bills if you've been severely injured? If you've been injured in an accident, give us a call 7 days a week. We can answer those questions. The initial personal injury consultation is free. Lustre Sites, Tolosano & Smith, your local attorneys in Southwest Florida for over 20 years.
Basically, we have a sales rep from Budweiser that's going to work doing his job, set his computer down, was working on his displays in the store, and while he's working on those displays, 3 Hispanic males came into the store, and they decided to reappropriate that computer. One of them decided that he would take it for himself.
At approximately 2:22 p.m. on Tuesday, March 22nd, 2011, these 3 Hispanic males parked this old car in front of the Circle K off Daniels Parkway in Fort Myers. After walking through the doors, the men head to the back of the store near the beer cooler. As the beer delivery man works to restock beer in the cooler, one of the men takes his work computer. He leaves the store and unlocks the car by reaching through the window. Then places the computer in the back seat. The man then re-enters the store, where he joins the other 2 accomplices at the cash register.
This is the nice bad guy, I guess is the best way to describe him, because he also found the keys that were left with that computer and turned them over to the clerk because somebody had left them behind.
The men hand the beer delivery man's truck keys to the Circle K attendant, stating that they found the keys in the back of the store.
And this is this guy's livelihood. He's got his accounts. He's got everything that he's doing on that computer. Any of us can imagine what it would be like to have our computer that has our stuff taken away. And that's exactly what happened to this man that day.
The men then leave the store, get into the car, and drive away with the stolen computer. Minutes later, the delivery man goes back to his truck, unaware that his computer has been taken.
This is just a guy going to work, doing his job, and he didn't deserve anything like that. None of us do, but we would really like to put these guys away.
Remember, your anonymous tip can earn you cash. Contact Crime Stoppers now. Your tip could earn you a $1,000 reward. You're watching Crooks.
The suspect entered the store, was wearing a ski mask, had a hooded sweatshirt, the hood was up over his head, was wearing gloves, dark colored pants and dark colored shoes, armed with a black and color semi-automatic handgun. Walked right up to the pharmacy counter, hopped the counter in an athletic mode, pointed a gun right at the pharmacist, walked him right over to prescription drugs, OxyContin, were stored. He got away with 7 bottles of various milligrams, totaling about $5,800. Hopped the counter and walked right out of the store. Witnesses saw him get on a bicycle and leave the parking lot right on a bicycle and go eastbound on Southeast 48th Terrace right from that Walgreens.
On Monday morning, March 14th, 2011, shortly before 10 o'clock, this masked gunman enters a Walgreens at the intersection of Cape Coral Parkway and Chiquita Boulevard in Cape Coral. The bandit bypassed the cash register, making a beeline for the pharmacy in the back of the store. The customer at the counter decides it's best to back away. Other customers in the store are unaware there is a robbery in progress. Now, here comes the customer from the pharmacy counter. She alerts the store employees and hurries out the door.
It looked like a Glock-type pistol, semi-automatic, not a revolver. His hands, by the way, he was wearing gloves, similar to a baseball batting glove or a football receiver glove. Looked to be lighter, like white in color. At one point during the video, you'll see where he's hopping the counter, and you can clearly make out that it's an athletic type of maybe a basketball shoe, and we're hoping that somebody can identify that.
Witnesses recall seeing the man riding a dark-colored men's bicycle around the store's parking lot at least 2 hours prior to the crime.
There were 2 separate witness accounts that saw this guy almost casing the place or getting up the nerve to commit the crime, one at 8 a.m. and one again at 9:45 a.m. So a good amount of time this guy was in the area, riding around, kind of getting up the nerve. And we believe more than 2 people may have saw this guy. It's a busy intersection on Monday morning. It's a busy time. And we're hoping that somebody saw this guy without his mask on that bicycle and would recognize him or recognize anything in the video.
While a daylight armed robbery of a pharmacy is rare in Cape Coral, crimes involving prescription drugs are on the increase. If you have information that may help solve one, contact Crime Stoppers now. Your tip could earn you a $1,000 reward.
Basically, we have a set of accomplices in here. We have a Hispanic male and a white female.
Around 3:30 p.m., a man and a woman push a cart through the Pine Island Road Walmart store in North Fort Myers. They separate at the electronics department. The man selects a computer and places it in the cart.
They have already decided that they're going to steal this computer. The female acts as a lookout while the male takes the computer.
The couple goes to the clothing department where the man rips off the security device, rendering the computer undetectable should it leave the store illegally. The couple hurries to the nearest exit with the computer. Here, they are approaching the exit. The woman waits behind. Is she checking to see if anyone is following? The man joins a group of other people and heads out the door. His accomplice follows a moment later. Study these still images carefully. Notice the man's ball cap. Now, here's the woman. See the sandals? And in this profile shot, it appears that she's pregnant.
Now, one of the things that they were able to determine is that they left in a light-colored SUV. Don't know what the make or model of that vehicle was. It was an $898 computer, so this was a grand theft. And these people need to pay the consequences for what they did.
If an arrest is made based on a tip you provided, you could earn $1,000. You're watching Crooks.
Hi, I'm George Abel with great news from Action Automatic Door and Gate. Our spring cleaning sale is underway. Get rid of that tired old garage door opener and install a brand new LiftMaster opener for just $2.99, and that includes installation. You'll enjoy LiftMaster's ultra quiet and dependable performance, and for a limited time, you can enjoy the low sale price of just $2.99. So sweep up one of these great deals. Call or visit a showroom today.
When you want it done the right way, Action Automatic Door and Gate, home of the talking door.
Hi, I'm an attorney, not a spokesperson. Surprised? Sometimes people are surprised when they hire a law firm and find out a legal assistant is handling their case. That doesn't happen at Lusk, Draysites, Tolosano & Smith. You can call us and speak to a personal injury attorney 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And that's a free consultation. So if you have any questions regarding your personal injury case, call us today. We'll be happy to talk. Lusk, Draysites, Tolosano & Smith.
You're watching Crooks. This segment sponsored by The Nautical Mile, Lee County's Marine Connection. Next, a man sells fake gold to a jewelry store and pockets $17,000 in cash.
Why do so many people come to Southwest Florida? It could be the boating.
And if you like boating in Southwest Florida, you'll love the Nautical Mile, your free connection to Lee County's marine community. Get your free Nautical Mile every month in almost 200 locations. Thousands of local boaters use the Nautical Mile exclusively to find what they need. Plus, the latest information on fishing, boating, and local marine news. Every Sunday, we bring the Nautical Mile to life on the Avenue. Tune in Sunday mornings, 8 to 10 on AM 1410 and 1660 for Nautical Mile Radio. The Nautical Mile, your connection to Lee County's marine community.
We bail people out of jail, and we've been doing that for over 20 years. We treat people very fairly, and we don't judge anyone. We're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We take all major credit cards, and we don't necessarily have to have collateral. We're located in downtown Fort Myers, very close to the jail, and we get there very fast.
All-out bail bonds. Call anytime, day or night.
There's always something hot going on at Hustlers. Hustlers in Cape Coral has something for everyone. Join us every Friday and Saturday night for the area's best DJs. Hey ladies, buy a $5 wristband and get drink specials all night long with upgrades available. We have free pool every day, karaoke, poker tournaments, and much more. Hustlers also has daily food and drink specials served by the Cape's hottest girls. And don't forget lingerie night every Monday and Friday. It's all here at Hustlers on Santa Barbara Boulevard in Cape Coral.
A black male, approximately 5'8" and between 40 and 50 years old, walks into the International Diamond Exchange at US 41 and Colonial Boulevard in Fort Myers. The man takes a few moments to observe the store and its staff.
He initially starts to case the business, walks around inside the business to see how many employees are there, possibly how many customers are there, walks back out.
Video surveillance cameras track his movements from several angles. Eventually, the man wearing a ball cap and yellow polo shirt approaches an employee at the counter.
There are video surveillance images of him entering the business. There's video of him inside the business in the lobby area, and there's also video surveillance of him actually at the table conducting business later on with the employees. He comes back a second time and starts negotiating a sale for a bag that contains solid gold coins and solid gold appears to be men's jewelry that he claimed was from the Middle East.
A staff member examines the man's gold, determines it is high quality, and offers the man over $17,000 in cash. But the man refuses the jewelry store's initial offer and starts to leave.
The gold is actually contained, he brings it in a Ziploc sandwich bag, which is clear, you can see the contents. As he negotiates the sale with him for $17,000, it appears as though that the person with the gold is not pleased with the amount. The business owner believes that he can get a hefty profit and believes the value of the gold is probably roughly $25,000. So he wants the sale, and ultimately the person that has the gold declines the sale, starts gathering up the gold on the table in front of the salesman.
The man apparently reconsiders and decides to ask the store for more money for his gold. Once the store ups their purchase price to nearly $18,000, the man agrees to sell his gold. The store employee takes the gold and begins the transaction. But there's just one huge problem.
As he's gathering up the gold, unbeknownst to him, the suspect has a identical Ziploc bag in his waistband, we believe, that contains costume jewelry that appears to be the same as the authentic solid gold that he's now collecting and placing back in the initial bag. And as he's having the conversation with the salesman, he actually takes the gold out of sight just below the table and brings up the costume jewelry that's contained in the identical type Ziploc bagging.
The man in the ball cap has switched the gold with exact replicas. The gold he gives the salesman is fake.
The salesman does not recheck the gold that's now sitting in front of him and quickly is eager to hand over close to $18,000 to this unknown black male. Once the money's in hand, the black male quickly runs out of the business, out the back door, which happens to be conveniently open at the time. He ends up leaving behind the costume jewelry and also a fake identification card. Based on what the employees were telling me, the actual face shot on the ID is that of the person that was inside the business.
If you have any information on this crook, contact Crime Stoppers today.
When Harley Cooper hauls in a 200-year-old treasure map, summer vacation explodes into a quest for pirate gold. A mysterious hermit holds the clues.
You gotta think like a pirate, kid.
Mother Nature holds the cards. But will Harley ever hold the gold? Read The Last Pirate in stores, on Amazon, or visit thelastpirate.net.
There's always something hot going on at Hustlers. Hustlers in Cape Coral has something for everyone. Join us every Friday and Saturday night for the area's best DJs. Hey ladies, buy a $5 wristband and get drink specials all night long with upgrades available. We have free pool every day, karaoke, poker tournaments, and much more. Hustlers also has daily food and drink specials served by the Cape's hottest girls. And don't forget lingerie night every Monday and Friday. It's all here at Hustlers on Santa Barbara Boulevard in Cape Coral.
Nearly new cars at nearly half price. Hi, I'm Bob Germain, and it's a great time to upgrade to a nearly new Toyota, Honda, Ford, even a Lexus here at Germain Auto Advantage. Because Germain Auto Advantage has our biggest selection of low-mileage trades in stock and on sale right now. Nearly new and nearly half the new car cost. Plus, get a full year of free maintenance, a warranty, and low finance rates. That's the advantage at Germain Auto Advantage on Colonial Boulevard in Fort Myers.
Now let's recap this week's crooks. Look these pictures over carefully. An anonymous tip from you could lead to an arrest, and that arrest could put $1,000 in your pocket and put a crook in jail. To watch past episodes, visit CrooksOnTV.com. Click the Episodes button and watch for free. Watch Crooks on TV each week, same time, same place. If you have footage of criminal activity in Lee County, we want to see it. Send us an email to producer@CrooksOnTV.com. We'll send you upload information. We'll examine the video and potentially air it on Crooks on TV to help solve your crime.
This has been Crooks on TV.
This episode of Crooks has been brought to you by Hustlers in Cape Coral on Santa Barbara Boulevard, just north of Veterans. Open 7 days a week.
Having a little trouble with your garage door? Okay, so Clopay doors might not be able to win a fight with a car, but they can stand up against a hurricane and do it with style and grace. Hi, I'm George Ebel. Take advantage of Clopay's Save Green in the spring with rebates up to $150 per door. Call today, beautify your home, and save money at the Save Green in the Spring event going on now. Our doors are in stock for immediate installation.
Action Automatic Door and Gate, home of the talking door.
See our showroom today.
When Harley Cooper hauls in a 200-year-old treasure map, summer vacation explodes into a quest for pirate gold. Read The Last Pirate, a novel by Wilson Hawthorne. In stores, on Amazon, or visit thelastpirate.net.